Tonight, we're talking about the Jungle Cruise, the new Marvel trailer, and Mary Poppins. So grab your umbrellas and let's go, because it's time for Disney News.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies. And now, here's Popcorn Talk's Disney Movie News.
Ladies' night. Welcome. It is ladies' night tonight. When is it? It's like almost midnight in my brain. But we have a lot of news to talk about tonight, and I'm super excited to be hosting for the first time here at the Disney Channel News and Update show. So I see you guys are in the chat. Feel free to chat at us while we're chatting. Lots of chatter happening. So let's get started. I'm Kelsey Hightower, and we have beautiful women tonight at Ladies Night Panel.
Oh, hey. I'm Jessica McDonald. Super excited to be here again. Love Popcorn Talk.
Yeah. My name is Colette, and I'm super excited to be here because I love Popcorn Talk.
Yes, and I'm Sarah Sterling. You know me, pretentious Disney fan. What's up? Very excited.
Yes. So this is going to be great. Thank you, Sarah, for being here. As always, we love you.
Oh, thank you.
And all of these new faces.
Hey.
So let's jump right in. So we have big news, Jungle Cruise wrapped production.
Yes.
So that is exciting because it's getting closer and closer to coming out. The release date is October 11th, 2019. And it's set in 1930s during the Great Depression, so I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out.
So we're excited. We're so excited.
And three things go together.
It feels like we just watched them tease it for the first time, and now we're already seeing the rap video.
Yeah, so they did a little announcement of the rap.
Yeah, and Emily Blunt and The Rock have
Dwayne Johnson.
Keep doing those little video clips on set, which is really cool. I like to see when actors do that. When they snap or they're doing the live takes and everything. It's really fun to feel like you're a part of their production, even if you're sitting far away. But should we watch it?
Yeah, let's
do that.
I actually haven't seen this
What
yet.
if we're like, no?
How do we sum it up? We're wrapping up Jungle Cruise. We wanted to make something
Look how
very
cute they
special
look.
They're just in a parking lot.
She's so cute. We shot this in a parking lot. This is our trailer.
This film.
I like their outfits. Their costume.
1930s, remember?
Absolutely.
The Depression.
It's not about you for once.
Okay, fine. No, you're right. I guess it's about them.
It's about these people.
Yes, it's about them.
Let's see
cute.
them.
It's about the crew, the hardworking
This
crew.
is cute.
Could not have done it without them. So
I love
this is
it.
an official
They're
wrap.
so nice.
It makes me want to start
Jungle
clapping
Cruise.
right now.
I know.
So clap.
Set. And as always, Walt, this one is for you, buddy.
Oh my god.
Aww.
You're welcome.
Very, very sweaty.
Yes. Well, the camera's over.
Sweaty.
Shall we?
To Jungle Cruise.
To Jungle
To Jungle Cruise.
And they all threw their jungle hats.
All their skipper hats. I thought they were going to kiss for a second.
Could you imagine?
I thought they were going to kiss.
Cute. I feel like a lot of when the first video we saw where they teased hey, we're working on Jungle Cruise, and then the rap video, it's kind of a nod that we're going to see a lot of Jungle Cruise-esque humor, similar to the ride. So I'm excited
true.
for that.
Like that fun, cheesy humor.
Yeah.
That everyone's like, oh, but secretly they love it because it's fun cheese.
Yes.
Fun cheese.
Fun cheese.
I'm excited because I just love. I love it when they make the movies based on the attractions, and so I'm so glad that Jungle Cruise is happening because I love the park so much, and I love the ride so much, and I love both Emily Blunt and
The
Dwayne
Rock,
Johnson,
yeah.
and I just feel like they're gonna do a really great job.
It's going to be a fun movie, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I wonder if while I'm watching this, if I'm going to just picture The Rock in Jungle Book, because
In Jumanji.
I mean Jumanji.
I know what you meant. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because
that was a good movie too.
Yeah, it was a
That's
good movie.
right.
It was
But
so
it
funny.
feels all of these little clips that they're doing on set. It kind of feels like the same sort of thing because they're in a jungle.
I hope he surprisingly has a very different role than we're expecting him to have. You know what I mean?
That'd be fun.
He could be the adventurer, he kind of is in Jumanji, or he could be kind of a weird, annoying captain. I don't know. You know what I mean?
A weird, annoying.
I don't know. You never know. Maybe
Yeah.
there's gonna be a curveball.
Yeah,
Who
because we
knows?
haven't seen anything else other than those videos.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
it'll be fun, and I like that it is consistent with The Rock's theme of only doing jungle-themed movies.
Oh my god!
Yes. Like that's all
I'm just
he's
kidding.
allowed to
I
do.
know that's not what he only
It's
does. but
on his resume.
yeah.
I can't believe it's like literally almost 1 year away.
I know, and they've already wrapped. It's like there are a lot of special effects.
Probably a lot of
I know.
What's taking
I'm so
long?
excited to see
Definitely.
just.
What's typically the amount of time between a wrap and a release date?
I think it varies by movie.
Because I feel like this is a kind of a big gap, right?
Yeah, a whole year. But
Yeah.
if they have a lot of special effects, then I'm sure they're going to go in.
Or sometimes they finish really early and they just are holding it until a good time of year.
Yeah,
which isn't
true.
technically true with this one because like October's pretty random.
Yeah.
But
They also have a lot of movies slated, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, because it shouldn't be. We're getting into Halloween and Thanksgiving and then Christmas movies, and it doesn't really fit into any of those quite yet, or as far as I know. I
No.
wouldn't think so, but
this is
yeah.
a little interesting. Allison in the chat asked, does anyone know if The Rock signed on to do Jungle Cruise or Jumanji first? And Diz Insider confirmed he did sign on to do Jungle Cruise first.
Interesting.
Jumanji is already out and like way out already.
That makes me have big
That's
I
expectations.
remember, like Jungle Cruise. It seems like it's had such a long journey.
Because it was going to be Tim Allen and Tom Hanks forever ago.
Right, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's been a long journey, but it's finally wrapped.
No, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm just really excited. Like, do you remember like the Haunted Mansion movie? Like,
Oh,
I really
yeah.
want them to make another like
I know,
Haunted
right?
Mansion movie. I just love it when they're based on the attractions.
Yeah.
I've
Like,
seen a few people mention, please don't let it be like Haunted Mansion.
no, but, like, you know, there was a rumor
Mansion
that
is
was going to happen.
Yeah, with Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
We'll see if that ever comes out.
Yeah.
All right, what's up?
Yeah. Okay. So moving on to more Emily Blunt news. Mary Poppins Returns trailer is out,
Oh, I'm gonna
and it's very magical. I personally am really pumped on this movie. I didn't actually read the books. Did you guys read the
No.
books
No.
growing up? Okay.
No.
I didn't either. I didn't know if I was
We're
going to
all
be
big.
not a big enough fan because I hadn't read the books. But I think this makes me a big enough fan. When I was a kid, like growing up, I used to like take an umbrella and like try to jump like off of things. It never worked, obviously, but because she was always
cute.
going up, but not down. Anyway, so with that intro, let's watch the trailer.
Yeah.
I'll try not to cry.
Right? So emotional. The music.
You're going through your childhood.
This
right now.
shot is just like, I can't believe it's like
It's happening.
exactly like it was in the first.
I know.
I'm getting
And
goosebumps
the
already.
globe with the kite. I mean, every single thing
He's
that
like,
we've
oh,
seen
I'm
is.
over this now.
I hate kites now.
So
no
moody.
fun.
What happened?
Did anyone else sitting here see this at D23?
No.
No.
Oh my god, in the live action panel, this when you like see her, it's just like
Was everyone just erupting?
Really, really? Oh, I bet that was so fun.
I was like,
I
but
love
there's a
Emily
lot of
Blunt.
stuff in this that wasn't at D23.
Really? One never discusses a woman's age, Michael.
That is true.
And I love that they're making this a sequel, not a remake.
She's so good.
I do too.
Oh, I love her.
I love when she's like,
I
I'm here to look after the
love-
bank's children. She's not talking about the children.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
Oh, sorry. I thought she'd
No,
already
that was
said
it. Back
it.
children again.
I thought she'd already said
She
it.
says again,
Yeah.
so it's like, oh.
We're about to lose our home. Everything's fallen to pieces since your mother.
Dead mom. Disney loves dead moms.
I do.
Yeah.
Nothing Disney loves more than a dead mom.
Oh my god, that's so sad. If you weren't already crying,
Oh my god.
I'm
like
excited about
seriously
the
about to
music,
cry right now.
the dancing, the music. There's going to be a ton of new numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously.
and like, wait, I'm gonna wait for
Look,
it.
look.
Yeah, like, yeah.
And the animation.
That's what I was
I'm
about to
so
say. The fact that they're
glad
integrating the 2D animation,
that they're keeping that.
it's very nostalgic if you grew up with the
Yes.
original Mary Poppins.
Yes.
They're like continuing all the magic and
But a lot of winks to the original.
right, but also just, you know, for all the kids, I guess, growing up now, they kind of have their own Mary Poppins as well. So it's really cool.
Lynn.
Lynn.
I'm sure he helped a lot with the choreography.
Where'd he? There he is!
And can you believe it?
He's shaking her head.
I'm just like, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Coming back as
I think it's cute.
No, I'm
Mr.
just surprised they
Dolls
put him in the
Jr.
trailer.
Oh, you
Really?
want them to
How
save
come?
it?
I
That
thought
was
that they were
Bravo.
gonna try and save, like, not give away like
surprise.
when to expect him in the movie because we knew he was gonna cameo.
That makes sense.
Maybe there's more.
I actually didn't know
Maybe
he was
Julie's in
cameoing. Like I didn't know he was doing a cameo until I saw the trailer a
Yeah.
couple days
And what's
ago.
I'm totally blanking on Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
I'm not familiar with
The
them.
balloon lady in this trailer. What's her name?
Oh.
Come on,
Let's
guys.
look it up.
Someone in the chat.
I'm just like-
help us out.
I'm like so just blanking on her name. What is her name? What is her name? What is her name?
Waiting.
Balloon lady, Mary Poppins Returns.
Not Mary Streep.
Bed knobs
Not
and
Meryl
broomsticks.
Streep.
Angela
Next.
Lansbury. No.
Angela Lansbury. Angela Lansbury. Yeah.
Angela Lansbury.
I was surprised that they put both the Angela Lansbury shots and the Dick Van Dyke shots in the trailer.
They're feeling bold.
Yeah.
Are they saving anything? Will there be bigger surprises? Or
I
is this
think so. I
this
feel
the
like
one?
Disney always has surprises for us.
Everyone's like, Angela Lansbury, you idiot, in the chat.
We're like, thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks, we got it now.
Such a good trailer. I love it every single second. It's gonna rock. I can't
yeah.
wait.
I'm
so
so
excited. I
for
wanted
it.
to cry just
I know.
watching
And
that.
I feel like Emily Blunt is such a great casting for her.
She's so
Like,
good.
Yeah, she's so good. I feel like she could really do the character
Yeah.
justice.
Yeah.
If you can't have Julie Andrews, she is the next best thing. in
I
my
had
eyes.
told my mom is very likes everything traditional, likes everything the same, and I told her they're making another Mary Poppins movie, and my mom was like, "Oh, that's not a good idea." She's like, "The first one is so good," and she's like, "Oh,
Mom.
who's playing her?" And I was like,
She's
"Emily
like, "Don't
Blunt."
tell
And my
me.
mom's like, "Oh, that's okay."
Oh, okay. No, she's great. Like I love her. I think I've seen her in a bunch of films, and I always think she's really, really good in all of
Yeah,
them.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be amazing.
I always get really nervous when they do remakes or sequels
For sure.
because you
never
always
know.
want to
Especially
keep
when it's a
the
sequel, 'cause
original.
it's like, oh, it's gonna become canon.
Exactly. But
Maybe more Mary Poppins movies. Maybe.
Mary Poppins. I
Poppins.
would love that. Not to bring down the mood again, but this is also set in the 1930s. So
It kind
you're
of makes sense
welcome.
though because it's like
During the Depression.
Maybe
Right.
Emily Blunt only wants to be in films
but
set
like
in that era.
I know really. But it makes
Is
sense
it
because
her?
like the
I'll
Banks
only do
kids,
it.
like clearly they're gonna lose the house, and it probably has to do with the Depression, and
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
And
than
probably
Jungle Cruise.
timeline wise with the book, kind of like with Christopher Robin, they kind of
Right.
made it post World War II because that made sense timeline wise with the book and also with the company going underway. So
Yeah.
it probably makes sense timeline wise.
I know. I'm just wondering if in the Jungle Cruise, if they'll go through the jungle and kind of see the house, and then they'll keep going. You know.
the Disney MCU.
It's one big long trailer for
Yeah,
Jungle
it's
Cruise.
They're actually the same movie put together.
Do we have any thoughts about Lynn? And like everyone for a long time, I think, was wondering what kind of accent he would have. We kind of got to hear it. Anyone have feelings?
I didn't really hear it because we were.
He's like Mary Poppins.
I feel, but this is the thing. In the original Mary Poppins, it was kind of like, Dick Van Dyke's accent. Like,
Was
it was,
bad.
yeah, but it was fun. Like,
Yeah.
people found it
Yeah.
charming and funny. Like, oh, it's funny, it was bad.
I know. Are they?
So it's almost like,
Is he going to do a
is
really
that-
bad accent?
is that deliberate?
what we're saying?
Yeah, I
don't
mean, I
know.
hope so, kind of.
I do too.
I mean,
Well, because even Dick Van Dyke
Right.
said, like in interviews, has
blimey,
said
Mary
Yeah.
Poppins.
that he was trained by like an Irish Englishman or something
Yeah.
crazy that screwed him up on that accent. So
Yeah.
that's fun. That's like when I try to do
But it's
any
become more
accent.
iconic.
Somebody mentioned maybe there'll be a Julie Andrews cameo.
I know,
She has
that's
said
what I
there
was
won't.
thinking.
She
Yeah.
said.
Oh, okay. She did
said
specifically say.
she doesn't want to do it because
Oh.
she
She
doesn't
doesn't
want
wanna
to detract from
upstage.
Emily's moment.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Julie Andrews is a class act.
She
I know.
could just be
That's
saying
nice of
that.
her.
It's a trick.
Trick.
It's a twig.
I hope. I wish it was because I would like to see that. Twist.
But I'm so excited. The thing that's most exciting to me is the 2D animation.
Yes.
Yes,
It's very cool.
and I love that they incorporate it even on the poster.
I know
it's
the
amazing.
poster
Do we
is
have
really
a picture
cool.
of the
I don't think
poster?
we do.
Oh, yes, that's so true.
You're asking when you're the one who made
Here it
it.
is.
Yeah.
No, well, I knew we did. I was just gently prompting it.
This is a gentle
There
nudge.
it is.
Oh, it's
And like
beautiful.
that's
The
such,
colors.
and I feel like when people think back
I love
to,
that they incorporated the 2D. It's so cool.
well, it's
I
because
love
when
it.
people think back to the first Mary Poppins, I feel like everyone really vividly remembers,
Jolly
when
Holiday.
and she jumps into the drawing,
yeah.
and those scenes, and they're so iconic. So it's great that we're seeing them again in this one.
Even her hat is 2D. I love it.
She looks
great.
so classic.
I
She looks
feel
perfect.
like they
In
were
every
really careful with
Possible
this.
way.
I think that they were
Perfect in
excited to
every
make.
way.
Perfect.
I feel like they were excited, just like from the trailer and the poster. It seemed like they were excited to make something new and something that would surprise fans, while also making sure like that they're bringing people a lot of nostalgia and paying respect. To
Oh
something
yeah,
that's
for
so
sure.
dear to everyone.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be done really well, and I'm really excited.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Mary Poppins
Mary
returns.
Poppins.
Well done,
Well
Mary.
done indeed. So moving
done,
from the
Mary.
Depression era to something less depressing.
Well, similarly depressing for
I
some.
know. I was like, this is
Sarcastically speaking, the Illuminations Reflections on Earth is
Coming to an end.
It's what is
So-
it? 20 years.
Yes, if you've gone to Epcot in your lifetime, you probably have at least heard about Illuminations happening. It's going away.
It's the nighttime show that happens like in the
retiring.
water in
Yeah.
World War Showcase.
In the
It's
World
that show.
Showcase, the world is in the middle, and then a whole lot of nothing
And then
happens.
it opens. What?
I hate Illuminations. Bye.
so you
Bye, period.
So you were not sad when I said this was depressing.
No, I literally am so excited.
You're over it. Well,
What
here's the
do you
thing.
think is going to come?
Yeah, what's replacing it?
What's going to replace
Well,
it in 2019?
According
Sarah?
to Diz Twitter.
Tell us.
According to Diz Twitter,
Spill it.
some terrible conglomeration of Disney clips will replace Illuminations. But I have faith that they can still create a nighttime spectacular that is somewhat related to the core mission statement of Epcot.
I mean, they're bringing us with them bringing us a Ratatouille ride to Epcot. I have complete faith in Epcot.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Epcot's going through a lot of changes. They're making it more Disney, which I know a lot of people don't like. But here I am, someone who saw Illuminations for the first time in 2012 and was like, what the heck? Why is there no Disney in this show? Same thing I think when I watch Rivers of Light. They need to put some fun stuff in these
It's a
shows.
Disney park.
It can
makes
still
sense.
be
Hang on.
about diversity and about cultures of the world and have some Disney to it.
Yes, I agree.
I think
Yes.
you're being a little harsh because
On Illuminations?
even though
Colette loves Illuminations.
I don't like ride or die Illuminations, but I used to live in England, and so Walt Disney World, other than Disneyland Paris, Walt Disney World was the park that people would always save up for and go on family vacations for, like 2-week family vacations. And I always remember people being like, you know, the Epcot fireworks and nighttime show is amazing. You have to make sure you see it. It's so good. It's amazing. And I remember when I saw it for the first time, and I've seen it a bunch of times. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy for it to like move on. But I think it's really good. It's really cool and it's really good. And I think it makes sense considering where it is in the park, in the World Showcase, with what is happening. And you can see Disney shows in the other parks. So it's kind of like a little different.
Yeah, I get you.
So I get you.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm a big fan of like things moving forward and changing, and
Yeah.
it has been 20 years. But so I am excited to see what's next. But I also really liked it.
I know this is bad, but there's not many things that I like that aren't Disney.
I thought you were
And
gonna say there's
you
just not
love
many things that I
Illuminations?
like.
I don't. So I'm excited about there potentially being a show that has a lot of Disney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked it even if it was what it was, but like with some Disney music. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
We'll
see.
spruce it up a little bit.
20 years is a long time.
That is a long time.
I'm
It might be
excited. I
for a revamp.
20 years is a long time.
Don't say that because Fantasmic has been around for just as long.
But
that's
think about
very
how many.
Disney.
Yeah, that's
But think
a
about
staple.
World of Color.
That
World
age
of
is
Color
better.
isn't that old, and there's already so many variations of
about to
World
say,
of
yeah, yeah,
Color.
yeah. Yeah.
So why haven't there been more like variations?
I think
Right.
the reason
Illuminations
they
is a long
don't
time.
is because where it's such a popular theme park for people all around the world, they don't want to change it too much because they want to give everyone maybe a chance to like see it in its entirety in its original version. That's just my what I think.
It's such a good area to do something World of Color like because it's on water.
Yeah.
And,
Maybe
and
they are gonna do
And you
something
can
World
view
of
it
Color
from
like.
people can stand all
all
the way
around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be a good opportunity for them to do something that is easily changeable, like World of Color is. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would
because
be
they
really
also
cool.
do like really cool 4th of July stuff at Epcot, and like so to have a show that
never
they
seen
could do
that.
like, don't they? Am I making that up?
Well, I've just never seen it.
You know, like we have the Halloween version, we have Winter Dreams, World
Yeah.
of Color. All these, they could like do that at Epcot also. They could do it for every
I mean,
holiday from every country.
honestly,
That
I
would
think
be
it-
awesome.
honestly, I think it's
Chinese
a
New
given.
Year.
Such a great
Yeah.
idea.
It's a good
You
idea.
should be
Put
an
it in the books.
Imagineer.
What were
Yeah.
you saying?
I was
Sorry,
saying
Kelsey.
that honestly, I think you're right. I think that it's probably is going to be a show that incorporates more Disney characters. Because I mean, look, like Frozen is moved into the Norway Pavilion, and then Ratatouille is going to be in the
Ratatouille.
French Pavilion. Like I think
Guardians
it's
of the
inevitable.
Galaxy.
Guardians of the
Is the Ratatouille ride going to be like the one in Paris?
I mean, they haven't said this is exactly like the one in Paris, but I think people
Have
just
you been
kind
on
of
that?
assume-
You've been on that.
It's
Have you?
amazing. It's no, she
It's
hasn't.
so
I haven't,
good.
yeah.
It's so
It's one of my
good.
favorite rides. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping, but they
It's so
haven't
good.
outright said that.
And also
So
the
we'll see.
rumors about Coco taking over Grand Fiesta Tour.
Yes, that's also another
Rumor.
one.
Rumor has it.
I'm all about it. I love new things coming to the parks. I know sometimes some people are like, no, I hate change, but I really like it. I think it's really cool. Technology advances.
And also, I think it would be
It's fun.
great for Epcot to be more kid friendly, and I don't think that devalues it in any way. I know some people are like, oh, we want it to stay just the adult park, but I don't want to say kid friendly. I like the idea of
I know
Epcot
what you
becoming
mean.
more for all ages and not
Yeah.
just the adult park.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like,
Something
to
that
get
everyone
rid
can
of
enjoy,
that
because that's the idea of
stigma
Disney.
when people are like, oh, it's
That's the idea of
Right.
Disney, for it to be for everyone.
Speaking of Mary Poppins, there was that rumor that they're going to do a Mary Poppins ride
I didn't
in
oh,
in
yes.
Epcot.
I heard about that.
Rumor.
Where would they do that?
In the
But where
UK.
in the UK?
They got
Where's
so much.
the space?
They got so much hidden space in Epcot. They apparently have like
Hidden
space
space.
for like 9 more pavilions. Because in
Really?
between each pavilion is just like trees.
And you know
trees.
what?
And it's
Give
secret
us more
space.
pavilions.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Give
Let's
us more
do it.
pavilions.
I would
All
love
of
more
them.
pavilions.
So a lot
That'd
of
be
exciting
great.
stuff happening in
Rumors.
Epcot.
Rumor has it. Okay, speaking of changes, the European Commission, I'm going to try not to butcher this because this is like real facts
Yes.
here. So
Yeah.
European
Hard
Commission
facts.
set a deadline for October 19th to approve Disney acquisition of 21st Century Fox. So this means that Disney is buying certain parts of Fox Entertainment Company, and the European regulators are reviewing this for approval. If they don't meet that deadline, they can either approve it or they're going to go through more requests to further investigate for up to like 4 months or however long it takes. So this is big because they have to go through antitrust laws and make sure those aren't being broken, and that Disney isn't creating like monopolies and taking over the world or anything crazy like that. So that is something to look out for October 19th. So in about a month, we might hear that Disney owns parts of Fox.
Finally, let it be done.
Just it's gonna
know,
happen.
dragging
You know it's
it
gonna
out.
happen either way. But
this news has been like dragging on for forever. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like.
now Disney
Avatar's
was finally
Fox,
like,
right?
"Hey EU, we are requesting a deadline of approval by October 19th. Thank
Like,
you."
We're sick of waiting. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so
that's
that
always
is gonna probably be talked about again in a month when they're gonna push it to another deadline. That's what I'm predicting.
Probably.
So
think
what do
it's
you
just
guys
gonna
think
push
is going to happen
Oh my God.
Avatar's Fox,
October
right?
19th?
Is Avatar Fox owned by Fox? I don't know.
don't know.
Isn't it like
What?
partially owned by
Avatar.
like Nickelodeon? Oh, you're saying yes.
No. Oh,
Avatar.
Like
I thought you
Pandora.
meant Last Airbender.
I was like Nickelodeon.
no, I'm talking about in Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? I mean, it's gonna happen.
You think that the EU will approve it?
Yeah.
I mean, because that's a huge acquisition.
Well, and it's
they'll
already been
approve it?
approved by here in the U.S., so it's just going to the EU to get approved
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
gonna
So
be approved.
they're just dragging their feet. So I'm sure they'll continue to do that.
No, that'll be cool.
Yeah, so that's happening. And then here is, drum roll please, the big news of the night. The Captain Marvel trailer has been released!
Oh my goodness!
Yes, so if you have not seen it, then
See it.
take a look right now.
Immediately.
Here we go.
That was beautiful. Okay, I'm excited to talk about this. I know. So,
Disflix.
Classic.
Video
yeah.
Class.
What is a blockbuster? Never heard of that. Just kidding. Product placement if they were still around.
This is so exciting, guys.
Look at her.
Never occurred to me that one might
She's just
come from
like,
above.
Marvel Studios. Marvel. It still throws me off that it's Captain Marvel, Marvel Studios. Just,
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
you know.
It's like, does she know? It's named after
Does she
her.
have any idea about this?
Also, I think this is the first movie in the franchise where it's a leading female
Lady.
Yep.
Yeah,
First ever.
It is.
Yeah, huh?
And look how young he looks.
The de-aging.
Samuel.
Yeah, where's Coulson? I want to see that. Shot of that young guy. What?
Nothing.
That lens flare. Look at this Mulan shot.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Are we in the Jungle Book
This
again?
looks so good.
Did you see that tree?
Yeah.
That little girl who's in every
Sorry.
movie.
Wait.
The Jungle Cruise.
Oh my god.
Jumanji, Jungle Cruise. I'm just gonna say all sorts
Jude
of
Law.
There he
nature
is.
things.
Dumbledore.
Her.
I love that.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's
I
so
die.
clever. That's the
Okay.
best part.
Right there.
When she punches an old lady.
Decks that old lady.
Brie Larson punches a grandma. And I feel like
Oh,
that
and
has
this
been
is
the
cool.
most talked about online.
When she punches a lady.
Yes.
I'm not what you think I am.
And I get that people are saying that's probably a scroll.
Yeah.
Scroll.
Yes.
However you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But
The shapeshifter peeps.
there, that's an easier word to pronounce. But like, what if it's not? What if it's just a grandma?
I mean, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it must be. Yeah, that trailer is very exciting. I also like that there's a small moment in there where it looks like it's her, and there's all this like electric stuff happening around her. And if that is her, is that like showing us how she gets her powers? Because in the comics, like she obtains her powers by like a freak accident happening. So I'm like, oh, are we gonna like see that in the movie too and stuff? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff there to digest, and they don't give too much away.
I'm really excited to see our first movie, Marvel movie, centered around a female superhero.
Yeah, and she's the star.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel is awesome.
yeah.
What's in the corner of the poster, though? Someone asked. Can we pull up
cat.
the poster
cat.
photo?
It's a
Isn't
kit.
it? It's a cat, right?
It's
her
Chewie.
Cat. Chewie,
The
yeah.
kit.
Her cat.
Where? What? Corner?
You have to light
The
it.
left corner.
Yeah.
Zoom.
No, and I think you have to brain up.
You can see it.
Oh,
or you can
oh,
just
oh.
Google it.
We'll
Yeah.
have to take a
Google
look at it later.
Cat.
Cat.
See its tail right there.
a cat.
I literally
There
can't
it
see
is.
anything. I'll have to take a look later when
a
there's not a light
tail.
in my
No,
face.
yeah.
Yeah, we can like
Which
get up,
is
super zoom.
actually, it's pretty cute that.
So
if
she-
that
Okay,
is
so
what that is.
someone
Yeah.
is asking what's the MCU timeline now. So we are looking at
This is the 90s.
this is the 90s,
Oh,
hence
yeah.
Blockbuster. We saw it at the end of the last Marvel movie or Avengers movie with when everybody is fading into the death. Half of the world is fading away, dying, and there's the pager at the end
Nick
of the
Fury gets it.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Nick Fury
Paige
and
is
Paige is
her.
Captain Marvel.
Before he dies.
Ugh, it's so sad. I don't want to accept that they're all dead, but
I
here we
haven't.
are.
They're
I-
all
I have
partying
watched.
in the Soul Stone.
Right.
But yeah, so we have a young
Maybe Loki.
Better be. Oh yeah. Sorry.
sad.
Awkward.
And then we have a young Samuel L. Jackson, and this I was reading online might be the first Marvel Shield in-person encounter. I don't know if that is true or not, but we'll have to watch and find out. But that's kind of the basic timeline of the MC universe where we're at when we start this.
Max Mora says apparently they're changing the name of her cat from Chewie to Goose.
Do you hate that because of The Bachelor?
Yes.
Why? Why are they changing it?
Is that true?
Is that
that
why?
they're changing
I
her
don't
name
know.
from
It's the
Chewie to
first
Goose?
time
I like how we all just looked at you.
Sarah?
Well,
Tell
let me
us.
look.
Can you confirm
It's
or
it's
deny?
somewhat Bachelor related. Obviously, you must know.
I know. We
I
need
think
Leo.
it's a reference to Top Gun.
That's what someone said. Yeah, it's just interesting. I wonder why they changed
We just
it
hate
for
it
the movie.
because
there's
the
there's
goose
somebody named the
on
Goose on The
Bachelor.
Bachelor.
Team
so I thought
Glitter
it was funny.
Goose.
Star is a
Yeah, yeah.
Chris R.
scumbag.
We like him now. He had a good redemption arc.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So-
I'm just gonna shut up now.
welcome to Bachelor Movie News. I'm
Yeah.
just
Oh my
kidding.
God.
I'm just kidding.
I'm totally lost on that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I'm excited.
And we're asking what powers does Captain Marvel have, and she is
What doesn't she have?
put it bluntly, exactly. But she is an Air Force captain, and she leads the Star Force military team. So she's like, well, she doesn't lead it, but she's a part of it. And so apparently, if the whole world is ending and they're calling her, she's got to have some sort of crazy power.
Manipulation of energy, someone
Yeah.
says.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, she does.
I don't read the comments.
She has a bunch of other like cool powers as well.
Yeah,
like
she's-
just like she
You
can
know,
like
you thought
fly
Thor
fast,
was. You
she's
thought Thor
strong.
was good.
But yeah,
She's just like
Someone's
Thor
like,
times
someone
two.
gave
thing.
Yappy Hour a shout out.
Yappy hour.
Daisy Smith did.
She just like said it out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Thank you. Yappy hour.
Yappy hour.
Literally every power.
That's the answer to everything.
Sad.
Everything. Every power.
No, she's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited.
I'm really excited. It takes place in the 90s. I
love
any
the
place.
90s.
I love anything that takes place in the 90s, so I'm excited.
The soundtrack's gonna be
I'm
good.
excited for that. It'll be
Makes a nice
awesome.
change from the 1930s.
I know, right?
That's why Emily Blunt's not in it.
I know. Otherwise, she would be.
Otherwise, Emily Blunt would be Captain Marvel.
When is this film set? Can't do it.
Yeah. No. Is it during the Depression?
Yeah, can't do it.
I can't be excited about this movie unless it's during the Depression. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love
Or
her.
Emily Blunt isn't in it. Or they're not in the jungle. So I hope to see some
So many rules.
jungle. I have specific requirements, so
I feel like
it has
she
to have a
could as
jungle.
well.
Everyone's like,
so
she's
good.
the strongest Avenger. She's the strongest Avenger.
Yeah.
She's
No,
the
And then
that is
someone
true.
said that you look like
That is
Kristen
true.
Bell. In the
Oh,
chat.
hey.
Welcome to the good place.
It is. We're in the good place now. Another alternate universe.
Just had to let you know that since that's a great compliment among all these comments.
Thank you. I accept. So now we're talking about The Good Place and The Bachelor.
Yeah. So anyway, Captain Marvel, it's March next year. Do we know
yeah,
the
Disney.
exact date?
19th, I think,
March 19th?
or 9th.
Are you
Nine.
thinking
I
that 'cause it's
March
2019?
2019.
I get
Yes.
confused between its release date and Dumbo's release date because it's both March.
There's a lot happening next year, you guys. A lot happening.
I
love
Dude,
it.
I literally can't believe we're getting Aladdin and Mulan on the same year.
I know.
And Dumbo, whatever.
And Dumbo.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel. And another Avengers.
I mean,
That's spoiling us.
they are working hard over at Disney. Let me tell you that.
Oh my god, and Illuminations.
So
My
happy.
best year ever.
Happy days.
My best year ever.
Yeah, because it's the end of the summer next
Well,
year.
quick question, not
Cheers.
related to the movie
Cheers.
news this week, but kind of tagging on to what we just said. What live action movie are you guys most excited for next year? Aladdin, Mulan, or Dumbo?
Defo, Mulan, but
Okay.
also Dumbo.
I think Mulan. But and then second close Aladdin. It's hard.
That is.
Dumbo because I feel like everyone's expecting Dumbo to maybe be like,
It's Tim Burton, right? Tim Burton's directing.
and
So
I
that one-
feel
I love Tim
like I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Oh, and Lion King. We're all forgetting about Lion King.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
that's
that
not a
small
live
movie-
action remake.
That small release.
It's just a remake.
There's the catch.
I'm
We
still
weren't
more
wrong.
excited for Mulan than Lion King. Sorry.
I'm excited for
Me
Mulan the most.
too. Me too.
I am too.
Okay.
I'm
great.
I'm on the bandwagon for
With Mulan, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm like,
As of right now.
I like the Disney live action movies. Like, some people are like, oh, why do they keep redoing stuff into live action? But I feel like so far,
I enjoy
they've
them.
been really impressive.
Yeah.
I think it's a good choice too because we have the classics and most of them are all animation, and so moving them all towards live action, I think they've done a good job so far, and I think that it's time for this next, like all the little kids that are growing up, like all of our kids, to be able to watch new exciting shows in theaters like we did.
Exactly,
So-
and the technology's there to really do it justice. And I feel like the movies that they're picking, it's not like they're picking like recent like animated stuff. They're picking things that have been around for a while. Everyone can appreciate the original in its entirety.
Yeah.
And the live actions don't take those away.
Yeah.
they
You know
still
what I mean?
exist.
They add to it. It's like that's why I really like them.
I know. And
Yeah.
we can enjoy them because it's nostalgic, and then the kids can enjoy. I mean, I said our kids, like I had kids, but I don't. I just threw that
You
in
mean
there
this
just in case.
generation of kids?
It, That is what I was trying to get across. Thank you, Jessica.
I always remember being really blown away by the live action Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of like, okay. And then when I saw it, I was just like,
And you know what? I
whoa.
watched Aladdin and like it. I've watched all of those movies a million times. It's fun to have an alternative way to watch it. If you're like, I want to watch that, but I want to be like more present in watching it because when I turn on Aladdin, I kind of watch it in the background because I've seen it so
And
many
there's
times. So that's
often
fun.
like little tweaks and things they change. Like wasn't it the live action Jungle Book had more things I think in the book as well. Like there's just little things here and there that so it's not like exactly the same. Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, a lot of trailers this week.
I know.
It's a big week.
It is a big week.
I
So
love trailers.
yes. So I think that's about it for what is in our top news today. Ladies, do you have anything to add, or do you want to tell everybody where they can find you?
Yeah, I'm Jessica McDonald. You can find me on Instagram at The Healthy Mouse and Twitter at Healthy_Mouse.
I am Colette. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Dudette Colette. Rhymes had that nickname since I was in school. And and it's both the same on both. So it's pretty easy. You can probably find me on one of theirs.
Perfect.
I'm Sarah. You can find me on Twitter at Sarah Sterling _ and on Instagram at Sarah G Sterling.
And if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, give us stars, tell us how awesome we are. Don't say anything bad because we won't read it.
We know where you live.
We also know where you live. So I'm Kelsey Hightower. You can follow me online at Kels Hightower. And until next week, we will be back with more Disney news. Bye!
See ya! See ya later!
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit PopcornTalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network. Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only, and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.